Ashley Allen for NESN.com on Radio Row with Hall of Fame running back
Marcus Allen.
Yes, Marcus Allen, and a Super Bowl 18 MVP, Marcus Allen. Marcus, are we related?
You never know. You just never know. So
We'll have to do Ancestry.com or something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
All right, so Marcus, you have some Super Bowl experience.
Yes.
What is it like for these players coming into Super Bowl 50? What are they feeling right now?
Well, for most of these guys, this is something they dreamt about since they were kids. I know I certainly did. I had envisioned myself playing in the Super Bowl. I actually envisioned myself being the most valuable player. But the most important thing is preparing for the game and focusing on nothing else but the game and your assignments and trying to win. That's what it's all about. And I mean, out of that, somebody will emerge as the player of the game and stuff. But the most important thing is you don't want to be on the losing end. You want to be on the winning end.
Now, was that mental preparation something that was key for you throughout your career?
Well, I love football. I treated it with velvet gloves. This was my job, but I was also passionate about it because I wanted to be the very, very best. And hopefully that will be the player's approach as well. I mean, this is something that most of us wanted to do as kids. We're living a dream, and hopefully they will take care of that dream and put all things aside and come out and honor themselves and play the best game possible in their families. And that should be, I think, enough.
Now, I said before, you were the Super Bowl MVP at Super Bowl 18. You had a 74-yard running.
Time travel.
Yes, exactly. What was that like?
74 yards of, well, it was almost metaphysical. It's very hard to explain, but I always use the phrase time travel. Everything slowed. Everyone else was at a standstill, and I was running at warp speed. That's really how it was. I mean, my awareness was so keen, and so, I mean, I really saw the anxiety and the in people's faces as I was running by. I mean, I was just so in tune to everything and stuff. And then, as I got closer to the goal line, everything sped up to normal speed. But it was just a remarkable day. You know, you certainly want to. I've experienced that multiple times in my career, but you know, that's the day you really want to be great. You want to have, I guess, be in the zone, if you will, on that day and be at your very, very best. And that record stood for 21 years until it was broken by like one lousy yard.
You know, it happens.
Yeah,
all right,
I know.
so we have some extremely talented athletes playing in Super Bowl 50. You know, C.J. Anderson has been making waves throughout the NFL all season long. Are you expecting any sort of heroics from athletes like him?
Well, the running game will always take precedent. I think, you know, they get the ball a lot, so they have the opportunity to make things happen. Usually the quarterback position is going to be really the vocal point. And when you look at the quarterbacks, we all know about Peyton Manning. And I think the sentimentalist in all of us want to see him go out the right way. But then you have another guy on the other side of the field who is who, you know, feels like it's his time and it's this team's time, and he wants to take full advantage of it. And on any given play, whether throwing the ball or running, he can make things happen. So this is going to come down to a defensive struggle, and whoever I think who's able to put some points on the board is going to be victorious.
Now, Marcus, what are your thoughts on the evolution of the running back position? You know, today's NFL is a very pass-heavy league. What are your thoughts on that? I
still think the demise of the running back is greatly exaggerated. I really do. I mean, people think that, yes, they are throwing the ball around, but the teams that are usually in the finals are the teams that run the ball well, that control the clock, that protect their quarterbacks through the running game. So it's going to prove important, you know, this game on Sunday as well. So, you know, the demise of the running back is greatly exaggerated. Trust me, we have some great ones in this game, and there will always be guys that will be able to carry the rock and be of high priority for many, many teams.
Now, the Carolina Panthers are the heavy favorites heading into Sunday. How do you think the game will go?
Well, I give them a slight edge. I really do. I think defensively, they're two great teams, great players on both sides. But I think offensively, they just have just a bit more. And I think you want to call him the X factor, but the factor is Cam Newton, his ability to run, his ability to make big plays with his legs, convert on third down, and possibly score runs with his legs. So I think that's really going to be key because Denver has an incredible pass rush. We do know that. Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware are great players, and so they're going to put pressure on him. But one thing that teams can't account for is guys that can run at quarterback.
All right, so let's talk about some Bud Light real quick. This is what you're representing today. How can fans enjoy Bud Light?
The National Football League. This year they unveiled their team cans and their Super Bowl Series cans, and now they have the Super Bowl aluminum bottle. So, and which I'm holding in my hand. So you can get them at stores now, guys. When you talk about Bud Light, it's all about the fans. That's all I'm going to say.
Fans.
That's the last word. It's all about the fans.
All right, thank you so much, Marcus.
My pleasure. It's enjoyed being with you today.